You want to make that perfect hamburger? Well, today we got a comparison of these two hamburger presses. Right here is one of your more traditional hamburger presses where you're going to put the patty right in here. You're going to press down and it's going to make that perfect round shape. Where this guy right here is a lot lighter, but it's a multi-tool. You're going to press down on your patty right here. You'll have to shape it with your hands, but turn it around and now you got a separator. You can use this for eggs, for beef, for anything you want to kind of get that separated and as a multi-tool. So I thought this would be a really good comparison for making some patties. Right out of the gate, this is going to be a stainless steel. This is going to give you a really good weight to it. Plus, it gives you these wax paper. Now, you don't have to use these. If you run out of these, you can just throw some wax paper and cut it out. But you get the wax paper right there, and then you throw the meat on that, and then you just press down. That's all you do. And then right here, like I said, this reminds me of a lawn dart. You're just gonna, it acts as a really good, just push it down, and it gives you that leverage for when you're gonna do it. Like I said, with this guy right here, it did a really good job of getting that really even, but to shape it, you're gonna need to use your hands a little bit and to give it that extra shape. Whereas this one right here, obviously you have a really nice shape to it with the wax paper. So you just transfer it like that, and then you are good to transfer it onto your cooking surface. So you can see that nice and round, so that's going to give you that perfect shape every single time. Now let's go ahead and cook them up and see which one stays together, which one's pressed together a little bit better, or if any of them crumble. So let's test that out. So if you take a look at this, this is the one, this is this guy right here. So you can see it's a little bit rounder and it's a little bit thicker. Now, that could be because I put a little bit more meat in there, but I knew exactly how much meat. This is this guy right here. So they both really did stick together really good, and I was able to flip these really easy. They both stuck together really well, and they're just cooking. The thing that I like about this one is that you don't have to guess how much meat, and that's gonna look better on a bun. Whereas this one, you just have to get your portions right about how much meat you add to it. And once you do it enough, I'm sure that is gonna go away. So one of the things that I noticed right out of the gate from using this end over what I usually use, like a spatula, the meat was breaking up a little bit more evenly and separating a little bit nicer and easier for me. Going back to comparing these two, this one gives you the multi-tool of the smashing the burger plus separating the meat if you're gonna do more like a ground beef taco style. This one is just gonna be perfect for if you're just gonna be doing hamburgers. So while this can do hamburgers and separate, this is gonna give you that perfectly round burger every single time, whereas this one, you're gonna have to kind of massage that with your fingers and get that perfect roundness yourself. Well, this is a really good comparison of these two meat smashers and separator. It really does come down to personal choice. Do you want the perfect round, or do you want the multi-function and have the tool used for multiple different use cases? So it really is up to you, or why not both?